53, now it's 58. 58 players on each team, 32 teams. Can somebody give me a guess? Total. How many players you think in the league? Don't be doing it on your computer and getting the calculator and trying to add. It's not a right or wrong answer. Just give me a guess. Huh? You said 450? A little bit more. It's a good guess. Ain't no wrong answer. Anybody else want to give it a shot?
Like around 700.
A little bit more. I'll give you one more guess. Just take a guess.
1856.
There you go. See, yeah. See. So he was close. So it's only about 1,800 players in the entire NFL, right? People think it's like thousands, or 3,000, or 5,000. It's only 1,800, 1,700 of them, right? So the third cut comes. Here's the third cut. So I'm gonna take you into how it works. So you got this guy. He's the Grim Reaper. He comes in with his hoodie on. He got his little notepad because your name might be on it. So this is what he does. He'll come up, he'll whisper in your ear. He say, "Coach, want to get your playbook, Coach. Want to see you upstairs." That means you're fired. Those of you that had a job before, that means you're fired, right? You gotta go home. It's over. So what I did was, this is how insane and crazy I am. I took out my phone and I dialed 6 digits of my mother's number. 6 of them, just only 6. No, it's seven digits. No, I dialed 6. So as the Reaper was coming through, he went up to my man here. He said, "Get your playbook. Coach want to see you upstairs." So I'm the next guy. I'm next, right? So how you think I'm feeling?
Like you ain't get cut.
Huh?
Like you ain't get cut.
Nah.
Yeah, we made it. You made
Yeah,
it.
I was feeling good because I was crazy. I'm just telling you, I was crazy. Something that I wanted to do. I know I had put all my chips in on the table. I put them all in. What am I be scared for if you're gonna cut me? I put it in there, bro. It was all in. I did everything you asked me to do above and beyond. I did that, right? So as he proceeds to step past me, he walked past me. So guess what I did next? I hit that 7th digit, right? Because I told you I had 6 of it already down. I hit the 7th one. Mom, wherever you at, you can quit. We good. So what I'm saying to y'all, man, you like that's real life, and like seriously. But I felt that way only because I knew that I'd given everything that I had. I did. I ain't had no regrets. I didn't say, you know what, man, I wish I would have practiced a little bit harder the other day. You know what, I wish I ain't go out that night before. I didn't do none of that. I gave a little bit of sacrifice, man, will take you a long way. Just a little bit. Just think. See, sometimes we don't want to work. It's the problem with us. We want it all. We don't want to work to get it. Nobody ain't going to give you nothing. Not gonna give you nothing. You gotta work for it. Don't be afraid to work. So that's why I felt good and confident about where I was and what I was gonna do, and then I know that God had a plan for my life, that I knew that I was gonna make this team. So not only did I make the team as an undrafted free agent, going into my 2nd year, I'm a starter. So I had beaten somebody else out, and I did what? Took somebody's job, like I said I was going to do, right? Took somebody's job. Now I got a job. It's mine. So now what do? Right? You got to keep it. So what do you have to do to keep it? You got to work even harder. Because guess what? It's a draft that's happening that next year. And it's another crazy guy like me that's saying, I'm going to take somebody's job, but he ain't taking my job. Now this time I got a daughter. You really not taking my job now. I got a mouth to feed. So that's how it got to go. You got to work to get there, and you got to even work harder to stay there. That's in anything you want to do in life, whether it's business, athletic, school. Yeah, it's gonna take some work to get there. You never get to a point where you can say, where you exhale. No, you don't ever want to get comfortable. Don't ever get comfortable. Great things don't happen in comfort zones. I ain't been comfortable since high school. That's why I keep working my tail off. Just keep working. You keep working. People say, well, why you made it to the NFL, you retired. We retire. What am I do at 29 years old? I don't even know what that looks like. What do you do? Am I supposed to sit in a rocking chair? Like, no. You got to keep working. Every day I wake up, I keep working and working and working and working and working. It's a mindset. It's now a habit. Even if I'm not working, I'm looking around like I'm crazy. Even though I am crazy. Y'all can't tell nobody I told y'all I'm crazy. That's just between us. That's our little secret because everybody out there don't know. So, after I leave Buffalo, I played 3 years there, I go to Atlanta. Hot Atlanta, right? I go from Buffalo to Hot Atlanta. Right? Some of y'all know some folks over here like that. So, I get there 2002, right? I'm having probably the best season of my life. Probably second or third in the NFL in interceptions. I'm leading my team in interception. We go to Green Bay and beat Green Bay at home for the first time in history. They had never lost a playoff game at home in history, right? So then that very next week, we go to Philadelphia. Philadelphia to play Donovan McNabb, the Eagles. On the very first play, I get hurt, right? So I'm paralyzed from the neck down. I can't feel anything, you know? So as I'm laying on the ground, I'm sitting here like, Lord, please, like, I'm sorry about last night. I know I shouldn't have went out to the club. I know I was tripping. I know I had 2 interceptions last week, and I started thinking this thing was about me. But like, I apologize, like, for real. But like, can you help me out? So this is how I'm talking to God. This ain't our thing. This is how we talk. Can you help me out? Like, if you give me another shot, like, I promise you I'll get it right this time. Promise you. So about 5 minutes, I start feeling some burning sensations in my fingertips. No, in my feet first. My feet started to come back. So now I can feel something from the waist down, but I still couldn't feel anything from the waist up. So they take me in the back, they cut me out of my uniform, and I start feeling that same burning sensation in my fingertips, right? So now it's like, okay, so now I can walk again. But just as I promised my mother that I would never disappoint her, I gave God a promise that I know if you gave me another shot, I wouldn't mess this up again, right? So I had to see 3 doctors. 2 of them told me I'd never play again. Never. I said, man, go do something else. You 20, I was 23, 24. Go do something else. You're too young, it's too risky. Plus, you're crazy. You're crazy, you like to hit people. Because, see, I didn't have no regards for my body, so I didn't care about yours. I didn't care about your body at all. I was trying to run through it. I didn't see it. So, 2 of them said, nah, they're not going to do it. Right? So the third one, he said, you know what, man? I'm going to do the surgery for you. I think probably after the surgery, you might be a little bit stronger than you were before. So this is what the surgery consists of. They had to take a bone from my hip. They had to infuse it in my neck. So they cut me on the left side of my throat. The scar's gone now. It's been a few years. When I used to talk about it, I used to show people the scars, but the scar is gone. And then they fused my neck back together. So within 3 months, I was back out on the football field, probably about 20 pounds lighter because I couldn't do nothing but eat soup and ice cream for a couple months. So I'm sharing the story to you because even at the highest point of my life and my career, I still went through some adverse situations that I had to get up and rebound from. No matter how much money I had, no matter the fame I had, I wasn't exempt from those situations. And we can't quit when things get tight. We can't second guess ourselves when things look a little foggy and it don't go our way. I didn't wind up retiring until 4 years after that. I didn't retire until 2006 because of some bad knees that I got. So like I said, I'm sharing all of that with you because my life wasn't an easy path. It wasn't just rolled out. It wasn't just, get up, go to school, go to college and go to the NFL and then the end. No, it wasn't written like that. And some of you all stories, wherever it is, wherever you are in your life, it's not written like that, but it's okay. You gotta stay the course. You gotta stay focused. Stay focused. I don't care what your situation is right now. No mama, no daddy, no money, no food. So what? It's only temporary. Gotta stay focused. You cannot quit. It's easy to quit. We all know some folks that quit. But how do you know that you're quitting and you could be right by your blessing? Your blessing to be right in front of you. You walk away from it. Don't do that. See it all the way through. Keep making those deposits because you know what you're going to get out of it. You know what you're going to get out of it. So I just wanted to encourage at least one of y'all in here today, somebody, to be crazy about what you want to do in life. Not, you know, when I say crazy, be good crazy. But be crazy. Have passion about what you do. People always say, I tell people, I never chased money. Don't. I retired in 2006 and I ain't had a job, so I ain't chasing money. I'm chasing my passion is to help people. That's my passion. Because you, listen, if you out here chasing money, once you get 1 million, you're going to want what? You're going to want 2. Once you get 2, you're going to want what? 4. Right. So you'll never find satisfaction in that. Don't chase money. Be passionate about something. And that money or whatever else will come. I believe it. I'm living it. Every single day. Every single day. So what I do now is I have a nonprofit that I started. It's called the Carpenter House. We wanted to provide permanent housing for single mothers and low-income families. We have 5 other programs underneath that that's servicing children. Shutdown Academy. It's an after-school program where we service boys and girls from 5 to 14 years old. Football, basketball, cheerleading, baseball, softball. You know, so it's a structured learning environment for you all to be free to live your dream. You know, I'm trying to give you a playbook, something that you can say. Keion said this is what he did and how he made it. Well, let me try. That's all I'm doing. I'm planting seeds in 5-year-old kids to say, if this is what you want to do, if you want to go to school, if you want to be an entrepreneur, okay, this is how we're going to set you up. So there's no excuses for you not to do it, right? So that's one program. Special delivery is my holiday program. Christmas is how many of y'all love Christmas? I love it. I always loved it. Even when I wasn't getting what I wanted, I always loved it, right? So a thing that I had was I never wanted a child or a family to wake up on Christmas morning without food or something under the Christmas tree, right? It's just something. Now, I didn't write this down. It was just something that was in my heart. I just don't want no kid to wake up like that. So what do? We helped 2,500 families last year. Christmas, 2,500. 2,500 families woke up with food and toys. Right? So that's another program. Carpenter House Communities, the housing project. We just closed on our first home last Friday. So now we're going to rehab it, and it's going to be an affordable home for a family. For a family. Right? So that's one program. Commitment for Change is my youth football camp I do every year. Where I bring in the likes of Calvin Johnson, Mike Vick, all of my guys. They come to Baltimore for a week, and I fake like, you know, I use it to hook. I'm telling y'all my secrets. So I fake the kids out, just let them know that they're going to come to a football camp, which they are. But we teach them about life skills. We do financial literacy. We talk about the dangers of drugs and alcohol. You know, we send you guys through all types of, you know, different educational classes to give you the tools to use once you get back in your school or your neighborhood. Yeah, we teach you football. We can do that in our sleep, but that's not the most important thing that we give you all. For my kids is my mentoring program, probably the longest program that we've had. We've gone into the juvenile jails. We've gone we've gone everywhere, pretty much to do clinical mentoring, where we all got even myself, got our certificate to be mentors. You know, so it's not no mentor where I'm coming to pick you up and we're gonna sell bottled waters on the corner. No, that's not mentorship. I'm gonna sit down with you, whoever's in your life, and we're gonna figure out how we can get you from A to Z. And we're gonna be consistent in doing that. So whatever it is you want to do, we're gonna make sure that you get there. But you gotta put your effort. It's a partnership. You gotta meet us halfway. So every single day, this is what I do. I wake up, I travel the world, talking to groups like this, just to use my life as a platform to try and inspire somebody that you can do whatever you want to do in life